Now we're gonna learn about how to program in digital inputs and outputs. So what I first did was made a new program, and I inserted a lot of lines so I had empty space to work with. So here what I'm going to do first is go to inst on the bottom left. If you don't see it, then click the next button as until you see it. So I'm going to click that. Then I'm going to go down to the if/select. So this is going to kind of compare to see what sensors are going to be activated. And I'm going to go to DI, which stands for digital input, down here. Then for my case, the first sensor is sensor 101. So I'm going to click that, and I want that to be on. And then I also want another sensor to be compared. So I'm going to go to number 3 at AND. Then I'm going to go down to DI again. But for this sensor, it'll be 102. This will be different depending on which sensor slot you wired into on the I/O board. But I want that to be equals, and I want that to be on. And since I'm already comparing those two, and that's all I want to do, I'm going to now go to jump label, which is this first option, and select that. So I want this to be, well, I'll set that to 1. And this won't do anything by itself, but it will jump to a label that we're going to define soon. But I also want to make the other parameters. So if this isn't on, then I want something else to be. So I want to go back and make another if loop, or if select, if equals, and I want to go down to DI, and I'm essentially making the same thing, except I want this thing to happen when both are on. Both are off. So I want to make this happen when both are off. So I'm going to go down to off instead of on for both, and go down to AND in this case, DI, 102 equals off. Okay, now we're going to go to jump label, and I'm going to make this jump to label 2.